Alrighty, so there is a must-read notice on the forums, and it is very interesting. So I was just told about this, and we'll read it, and I'll give you some thoughts and opinions on it, I guess. So, yeah. Greetings, Knights. In order for all Knights around the world to enjoy our game's latest updates, the update gap between the global build and the Korean/JP build will be shortened from 2 weeks to 1 week. So this is pretty big. I think the whole time people have been playing, I mean, obviously they expect it to get down to even, but I don't know if they're necessarily going to do that. I assume the way that they're doing this, because I'm almost positive that the JP and global versions are like actually separate builds. Like, I don't think they're the exact same build of the game, because there are different things on both versions or whatever. I think it's very close, but it's not as easy as just copy and pasting it. I think a lot of the times they have to actually like maybe translate stuff, or maybe that's not even like the hardest part. But I think that there are small differences to where they can't necessarily get down to like, you know, even completely. So I don't know, maybe they'll surprise me in the future and it will be, you know, updates coming out at the exact same time, but I don't know when that would be. But a lot of people have been really wanting it to get down as low as possible. I personally like the 2 weeks, just because it would allow you to see what the next banner on JP was going to be before you had to like get rid of your, you know, diamonds and summon on current banners. It was just a really nice way of being able to sort of see a small bit into the future and see what's coming, so that way you could sort of, you know, determine whether or not you needed to save or spend or whatever. And with a 1 week gap, it's not going to be as easy to do that. So, oh well, can't do anything about it. But I mean, I don't know, a lot of content creators are like, oh, I wish they would just sync up, or, you know, I don't like the fact that there's a gap, because it's, you know, it is a pretty small gap, and I understand where they're coming from. I definitely get it. You know, if the people that are playing on the JP and KR builds, you know, already make a video on it, it's only 2 weeks old at that point, so it's not like it's not fresh for, you know, global players. And if they really want to see that sort of stuff, they can just watch, you know, people who play on those builds. And I completely understand, but as a global player, I really don't care. Like, I think it was way more beneficial to be able to see what they're getting from a player perspective, because as a content creator, I can just make content. It doesn't matter. I think, oh well, I guess, but I'm a player first, I think, and I think the gap was kind of nice. But either way, since the 7DS global build launched in March 2020, we have continuously narrowed the update gap between the two builds from 9 months to 2 weeks in September 2021. Our priority has been focused on providing a stable experience for our Knights, but we have also kept in mind the opinions of the Knights who wish to experience the latest update content, such as new heroes and Ragnarok stories. Narrowing the update gap has not been an easy task, but through continuous effort in increasing our efficiency with representatives in each country, we were able to optimize the process of translation and development in 12 languages. Okay, so maybe translations are one of the biggest reasons why there was a gap. I don't know. As a result, we will be adjusting the update schedule starting with the June 28th update for you to enjoy the latest contents the week after it is released on Korea/JP build. We will do our best to provide a stable and more enjoyable game experience. So that is the update coming next week. I'm assuming that means that we will be getting the new melee. I think that's what that means. Which, from my understanding, he is very bad. Maybe that was the reason why he's so bad. I don't know. So that way players wouldn't feel stressed about summoning for him on the global build, because they were going to catch up a week. So that's pretty odd. I don't know. I'm still hoping that they end up doing something about that melee, but I don't know. Overall, I think it's maybe good, but at the same time, I really like that cushion window, but I'll get used to being on a 1 week delay instead of a 2 week. It'll be good for, you know, content stuff, but I don't know how to feel. Let me know what your thoughts and opinions are, because I would like to hear from you, the community, on the topic. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think Somebody was telling me that you get like 100 diamonds or something like that for this. I don't see that anywhere, but I don't know. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys will, subscribe if you enjoy the content. If not, it's okay. And then I will see you guys in the next video. So I'll see you then.